one situation I know of that went very well was a friend of mine, his father was heading to the final days of his life, and he had made it very clear with his wife and his 2 adult sons that he didn't want a lot of heroic efforts to be made at the end of his life, and they were all very clear that they were ready to allow this process to carry forth. And so it was very peaceful. It was very sad. It was very hard, but I think it was a couple of days where the family kept vigil at the bedside, and this man was allowed to sort of peacefully and quietly die. And then I've seen many other situations where it's very difficult for the family to come to a consensus about what is the right thing for the dying person to do. And in their distress about losing this person, they're hopeful that more surgery can be done, or more chemotherapy can be given, or transplants can happen, or these kinds of things. And so they're wanting all kind of intervention for that person. And then the death takes much longer, and it's much more traumatic, and it involves many more tubes, many more trips to the operating room, many more diagnostic kind of procedures. And, care is never futile. There's always care available in the form of, pain relief and nausea relief, and making a person more comfortable and making them cared for. But sometimes intervention is futile in terms of cure. And that's a very hard thing for people to sometimes understand, and to be able to come to consensus with the family. And I see it being tremendously difficult situation where the suffering just goes on and on and on, and nobody feels good about the outcome.